All right. So, it's been a minute since I've filmed a new video on this channel. Just been busy with life, pregnancy, kids, my son. Yeah. However, a thing I want to talk about is I tried to film this video like 2 days ago, like at nighttime. It was a total fail because first of all, the video is super long. The video is like 40 minutes worth of footage. I'm filming on my phone, so I had to delete a lot of space on my phone and stuff, and still I felt like that's just too much of me just talking. Two, it was nighttime and I'm filming with a green screen, so I can film at night, but not in front of a green screen because the quality was just terrible. It was just terrible. I don't have good enough lighting for the nighttime for a green screen. So I tried to make it work. I tried to manipulate the lighting, anything I could do. It just was not working out. And number three, I was wearing this shirt, like this button-up shirt, and it was literally like coming apart because like it was too tight basically. It's a shirt that I had when I wasn't pregnant, so I can't wear it anymore basically. So just so many errors that I had with the last video. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna delete all this footage and just start over because this is a shame. So that's why I'm filming in the daytime now. I just figured the nighttime is just not the best time for me to film unless I have just such good lighting that it looks like the sun is in my room. But yeah, I felt like filming at night would be great because my hubby goes to work at nighttime, and I feel like that would be the best time for me to sit down and film these update videos and stuff. But I just realized that just did not work. So also, like I said, I don't want to just sit here and ramble, so I'm really just gonna get to the point in this video. And yeah, so with me filming in the daytime, I really have to take advantage of of time. Right now Remy is preoccupied, my son, things like that, so I'm trying to use the little bit of time that I have, free time, to film something. So yeah, one thing that's like really cool that just happened is they finally elected the new president. It's taken a long time. It's taken like what, like 4 or 5 days for them to, it took them a long time for them to figure out who won between Trump and Biden won. So that's really exciting. I'm definitely really excited. I voted for Biden, so that's just really great. And it's also really great that Kamala Harris is the vice president. Like, us black women are making strides. We are just, I know she's like mixed with like Jamaican and Indian or something, but I just consider her a woman of color, a brown woman, a black woman, yeah. And she's the first female vice president, which is just so proud, just so proud. So I have a paper for this video so I can stay on topic, so I can not ramble and things like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it because, like I said, I don't want this video to be super long. I really don't. That's way too much footage for me to go through, and it's just yeah. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is how far along I am. Well, first of all, I can tell you that I'm in my second trimester, so that's exciting. But the thing is, I think I'm pretty much at the end of my second trimester. I think I'm pretty much, I already did like the calculations. I think I'm pretty much 6 months. And I am like at least 23 weeks, possibly even 24 weeks at this point. I don't know, but I'm definitely probably like 23 or 24 weeks. I'm not keeping that much of track. The best way I keep track is just when I go to the doctor, they tell me how far along I am. And yeah, so I'm about 6 months pregnant. We are getting deep into it. And yeah, we're in the second trimester. Second trimester is always the best. It's always just, because the first trimester, you're all sick. You're all just, ugh. I don't even know how I even made it through the first trimester. It was just a nightmare, truly a nightmare. Second trimester is a breeze. Third trimester is like, you've just been pregnant for so long. You have this big belly and you're just ready for the baby to come, you know? So, yeah. Even though we're getting close to the third trimester, like very, very close. So, but I'm excited for the baby to get here, so yeah. Let's see. No more morning sickness. My belly's getting big. I could show you a belly shot. You want to see my stomach? All right, let's just do that real quick. So basically, this is the belly. I have a lot of stretch marks. I know a lot of these stretch marks are from my first pregnancy, to be honest, but I'm probably getting more stretch marks. Ooh, wee, Lord. So, yeah, this is how much I've grown since the last video, or baby has grown at least. That's baby in there. I do want to try to put something on for these stretch marks. Oh my goodness, like I'm so insecure with my stretch marks. I get really insecure in my stretch marks, especially after I have my baby, because yeah, it's like I have a flat stomach and then I have stretch marks. So but I guess it is what it is. It's beautiful, it's amazing. Being a carrier of human life. So, you know, but geez, I didn't realize I had this many stretch marks. So yeah. The next thing I want to talk about is, you know, I'm starting to get, so the next thing I want to talk about is that I get indigestion, I get heartburn at nighttime, especially when I'm like kind of about to go to sleep. Like I get kind of like a sour stomach. It's not fun. But I already knew this was going to happen. This happened in my first see, this is my second pregnancy, so this isn't the first rodeo for me, you know. So I already expected I was going to get indigestion and all that good stuff. So basically, what I took in my first pregnancy, like in my third trimester, is I would take Tums anytime I would have like heartburn. Because heartburn basically comes from the baby is getting bigger and your organs are getting crushed up. You know, your organs are just shifting up at the top of your body. And so pretty much, I guess, you know, your stomach is like, you know, and things like that. I mean, I can eat, I can, you know, things like that. It's not like crazy, but it's just like looking at like a picture of a pregnant woman's organs, you can just see like they get really don't have much space in there as the baby grows. And at nighttime I feel it more than ever. I just have indigestion and heartburn and stuff like that. So basically, you know, Tums can do the job. I've also realized that peppermints can do the job. And I also realized that really just any hard candy can do the job. I think just sucking on some kind of hard candy, like lately I've been eating those like caramel candy. I don't know what they're called. Caramel looking candies. I just have those, and those even do the job, but peppermints can do the job, you know. So if you don't want to take medicine per se, peppermints will do the job. You might need like 2 peppermints or something, but it'll do the job perfectly. So yeah. So that's really just not that big of a concern or a problem. Feeling the baby move. So yeah, I feel the baby move all the time. It's actually really sweet. and just, I don't know, it's just a really great feeling, and it's really sweet, but it's also sometimes really uncomfortable. You know, the baby moves a lot. Like when I move, if I like get up suddenly, or if I turn over, or even if I cough and sneeze, then the baby will react to that. However, the baby does have its own little, not even, the baby's not on any kind of schedule, but baby pretty much sleeps whenever it wants to and wakes up whenever it wants to. Sometimes it's sleeping and it's not moving. Sometimes it's moving around all the time and it's awake. So that is what goes on in a pregnancy, if you did not know that. I mean, I'm sure you knew that a baby moves, but you know, the baby is asleep at points in time, and the baby moves sometimes. So right now the baby, I felt a little bit of movement as I've been filming this video, but not much. And sometimes the baby's really active, you know, sometimes the baby really moves, or sometimes he just kind of, I just kind of feel something. So yeah. Then the next thing I put is just the fact that time is passing by so quick. And it is like, it feels like, I don't want to say, it feels like just yesterday I just found out that I was pregnant. I mean, not really, but it just feels like just yesterday I was like 3-4 months pregnant, and then like boom, I'm 6 months, probably about to be 7 months. It's just, it ain't no joke. Like, and I'm just like, I have so much to do, you know, like I have so much organizing to do and this and that. I have so much to do before the baby gets here. But this is something I learned with my first, is that I feel like you can never be too prepared. Or wait, you can never be prepared enough. What am I trying to say? You'll always not be as prepared as you want to be. At the end of the day, all that matters is the baby being safe and healthy and being born. Everything else can be taken care of, like after you have the baby. Even though after you have the baby, at least for a good like week to 2 weeks, you're gonna be, not only are you going to be really tired, but you're just going to be not able to lift heavy things, you know, really just, you're going to be bleeding a lot. You're going to be healing down there, you know, so, you know, yeah. That's the thing. Like, I've been through this before. This is my second pregnancy. I know pretty much what to expect throughout the way. The pregnancy so far has been just like my first pregnancy, and I just, you know, always hope and pray that the baby is healthy and happy and I have no complications giving birth. That is the main thing that is so important. Nothing else matters, is that the baby is healthy and safe and everything like that. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. You know, so that's how it was with my son. Like, you know, Remy, just seems like all my worries just went away when I found out, when I saw him, and he was just perfect. 10 fingers, 10 toes, beautiful face. The doctor even looked at him and said, oh, he has lips. Like, and I was like, he got that from me. But it's just so like, he had hair, you know, like it's just seeing your baby is just so beautiful, because you're like, you're so perfect. But I already know that the baby is pretty much fine, because the doctor hasn't said otherwise. They haven't detected anything weird. I've even seen the ultrasound a couple of times, and you know, I've kind of seen his face. I mean, not one of those realistic ultrasounds, but she did show me his face, and you could see the eyes and, you know, the outline of his face, and I saw his body, so I know that everything is formed, you know, the way it should be. So that gives me a peace of mind that it just, but you know, at the end of the day, you always kind of low-key worry until the baby is literally born, because anything could happen. Even just with the you know, giving birth, I could have complications, but I don't, you know, I just hope and pray that everything is fine. Okay. So the last things I kind of want to just talk about is just my son, who is already here, Remy. I wanted to talk about his reaction to being a big brother. You know, at first he would say stuff like, I don't like this question. I don't want to talk about this. Mind you, he's 3 years old, so he's 3 going on 30. But when the baby is born, he will be turning 4. So yeah, it's actually pretty crazy. That's actually a time in your life where he probably will start remembering life now, but at 4, I remember being 4 years old. I have vague memories of being 4, but I remember some memories of being 4 years old. That's some of my earliest memories. So that's the thing. Remy's going to start remembering his life. That's something that I've been just thinking about throughout his life so far. Like, oh, he's just a baby. He's not going to remember anything. Like, we're doing all this extravagant stuff for him and he's not even going to remember it. But now he's starting to get to the ages where he's starting to remember life. He's probably going to start remembering big moments or just random moments. I don't know. I don't remember, like, my parents say they took me on a Disney cruise and like somehow I don't remember that, but I remember like just random things from my childhood. So I think that's just something that's really sweet is my child is starting to, he's going to remember some parts of his life right now for the rest of his life, which is like really sweet. I could make a whole video about Remy because this video is more about the pregnancy, and you know, I don't want this video to be long and I don't want this video to be all over the place. So I can make a whole nother video about him, but the main thing I want to talk about is just his reaction to being a big brother. I think he's starting to really, you know, get excited about it. I think he's just really excited to be a big brother. So that makes me excited. At first, you know, I was just like, how's this gonna be? But I think that to some degree, I think he's gonna have a best friend for life, you know, like he's gonna have a sibling. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty much gonna be done with children after this. 2, I know I can handle 2 and that's it. I don't even know if I can handle 2, but I feel like I can handle 2 and that's it. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna tie my tubes or what, but I'm gonna definitely make some really extra preventative measures that I'm done with 2, basically. I may even get my tubes tied. To be honest with you, I might just get my tubes tied because I'm really serious about this pretty much being my last. So yeah, I think 2 kids is good for me, and just, yeah. At least my son has a sibling, one sibling. That's good, that's decent. Yeah. I'm just trying to enjoy Remy being an only child for now. It's only gonna, you know, he's gonna only be an only child for a few more months at this point, which is kind of bittersweet. I look back on pictures when it's just been me and him. But we're moving on to the next chapter, which is he will have a buddy to play with. He will have a friend, you know, he will have a sibling. So I'm also excited about that. So that is the end of this video. Like I said, I didn't want this video to be very long, and I'm so glad this video is not as long as it was before. I said everything I needed to say, and we're good. This video is not 40 minutes long. Biden is our president. Harris is our vice president. I'm feeling great. And that's it. So thank you guys for watching the video, and I will see you in my next one. I will try to film more often, but sometimes I just get busy with working and stuff like that. I work from home and stuff and just all this. But, well, bye.